Hello everyone, this is Serena and welcome to my channel. Okay, so in this video, we're ending finally 2020 year, so it's time for everyone do their top 10 favorite movies of 2020 or top 10 favorite shoes, I don't know, that kind of things. Well, the truth is that I'm not gonna make like a top 10, or I'm just gonna talk that my favorite music albums in this year, because we have to admit it, this year was horrible, but in music was gold. First of all, before starting, I want to say that this list won't be like, oh, this is my least favorite or my more favorite, so please nobody think that I'm treating bad an album or an artist, because no, I love every single artist in the music industry. Okay, so let's start. The first album that came to my mind was Future Nostalgia by Dua Lipa. We have to admit that this album, it was like a hit everywhere. She did a lot of remixes, collaboration. What a good album, I have to admit it. And also I think she started like trending of 90s disco and like that, you know. This album was released the 27th of March, but my favorite one will always be Fever. I've got a fever. The song, for me, it's so pretty. The rhythm, I don't know, the beat, collaboration with Angeline, that collaboration was wow. The second one I remember, it was in 29th of May, and it's from Lady Gaga, Chromatica. We have to admit it that this album wasn't a hit like I was expecting, but it didn't have like that much attention about the public. I don't know why, because it's kind of good album. So in this album, of course, I like the collaboration between Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande, because they are both queens, and making a song together, it was like but I won't say that's my favorite song. That's my second favorite song. My first favorite song is Sour Candy. Sour Candy. Lady Gaga feat Blackpink. I have to say that that song, it's so good. The lyrics, the rhythm, the beat, the artist, I don't know. The vocals, please, the vocals are so good. I have to say that the art concept of Chromatica, I really like. Lady Gaga always have like this concept, but this one, it was like kinda better for me in my opinion. Also, I have to say this, there's these songs in the album that are like Chromatica 1, 2 and 3. It's more like only instrumentals, so the truth is that I didn't like that a lot. Another album that I remember was Sam Smith Love Goes. This album was out 30th of September. God, Sam Smith did it again. All of us have heard at least one or two songs about him, because he's famous, he's a good singer, he's an artist. But my favorite song about it, because these songs are like so personal, and there are no like rhythmic songs to dance, they're more like songs to vibe, I think. And the one favorite for me was Forgive Myself. Like the lyrics were like wow. Till I forgive myself. I interpreted this song like we all need to forgive ourselves. We did something wrong and you need to forgive yourself, like okay, I did this but I won't do it again, or next time I will like this, I don't know, something like that. Now we are with one of my favorite albums. It doesn't have like a lot of time that came out, but oh my god, what so good. Miley Cyrus with Plastic Hearts. Oh my god, this is from 27th of November, like 2 weeks ago, I don't know. What a good album. We have to admit that nobody was expecting kinda Miley Cyrus. When I heard that she was gonna release an album, I was like, oh my god. And then she released it and I listened to it and I was like, this is heaven. In her album, she got the version of Zombie. I didn't like that much because it's alive, you know. She had a lot of songs this year with her album. It was like wow, I was so in love. My favorite one was like Bad Karma. For me that song is wow. They say it's bad karma when you live a double life. It's kinda different, I don't know. Obviously Plastic Hearts was like gold. Okay, this album for me, it's the album. From 2nd of October we have Blackpink with the album. Guys, what an album. It's the first album of Blackpink. they only had like EPs or mini albums or things like that. I was expecting like more songs because I think they are only like 6 or 7. The name says the album, the album, the album. Their songs before have been like always so strong in a way, and this year with this album, every single song of the album is good. So when I listen to the album, I repeat the album 2 times. Truly, it's one of the best albums I ever heard. It was kinda hard for me to decide my favorite song of this album because I really like them all, the beats and that. But I decided to select Love to Hate Me.
Love, 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 how you love to hate me.
Wow, the song, the lyrics. Also, it was kinda surprisingly for me because most of their songs are in English, like Bet You Wanna with Cardi B, it's in English. Love to Hate Me, Crazy Over You, it's in English, and I was like, wow, they try not to make a Korean album, it was like a global album, so the album was the album of the year. This from March 19, we have J Balvin with Colores, or in English, Colors. The truth is that I don't really listen to a lot of Latin music, but also I have heard a lot of Spanish songs like the hit of, I don't know, 2017, I think, Despacito. This is the first time that I listened a whole album in Spanish and I loved it, like it's so good. And also I really liked the concept of all the whole album. Each song is like red, blue, purple, pink, obviously everything in Spanish. And also, all about that, he made a music video for each song. Like every video had like the color the name of the song had. For me, it's my favorite album in Spanish. About all the songs, my favorite one, it's White, in Spanish, Blanco.
Yo te como sin vid, a capella.
So the rhythm and the beat was more my style. We have now The Book of Us, The Demon from Day 6. The album was released May 11th. The title track, the first time I listened to it, I wasn't like into it. I was like, Then a few days later, they released the English version, and wow, the English version, it's so much better than the Korean. Like, I like the Korean one. I don't know why, but I think that the lyrics are not better, but hit different in English, you understand me? Okay, but that's not my favorite song. My favorite one is Love Me or Hate Me.
Baby, love me or leave me tonight.
The rhythm, the lyrics, I don't know. Day 6 is like for people that don't know the band. It's not like all the Korean groups, you know, like BTS or EXO-17. No, they are like a boy band, like they play instruments, the drum, the guitar. The rhythm is like a band. But yeah, Love Me or Leave Me, it's so good, and the album, it's pretty good. Oh, we are with Joji Nectar. Woo! 25 of September. You don't know how many times I was waiting for this album. Like, I met Joji in 2018, I think, when he released Run. I was like watching a YouTube video and then an announcement appeared and it was like a whole MV and I was like, why they are putting this on a video? This is too long for a commercial. But guess what? I watched it and I don't regret that. At the start of this year, he released like Gimme Love single, and after that he said like 25 of September, my whole album Nectar, and I was like, I waited so long. This album have a lot of songs. He got in this album a collaboration with Diplo, with Beanie. This album is so superior from all the songs because this album have like 18 songs. 18. I pronounced it bad, sorry. I have 2 favorite songs. The first one is Your Man.
I'll be your man.
And the second one, it's Mr. Hollywood.
Mr. Hollywood, won't you come back soon?
This one, it's not an album, it's an EP. It's from Melanie Martinez, After School. I don't know how to say you this. The truth is that I didn't like the Melanie Martinez. Her concept itself, it doesn't match with me. This year, because coronavirus, I listened to a lot of music and I was like discovering new artists and things like that, and then I said like, well, I'm gonna listen to it. I don't have nothing to lose. I'm happy that I listened to it. The EP is good. Like, I was like, oh, this is good. This is good. I was between Numbers and Glue It, but at the end I decided to glue it.
Sometimes it's too much.
Then again on September, but 18, we have Ava Max with Heaven and Hell. I was like in Spotify and that appeared and I was like, okay, let's try it. Wow. I don't know, but Kings and Queens, it's so good. My favorite song is Who's Laughing Now laughing.
Who's laughing now?
21 of August, we're here with Troye Sivan, In a Dream. The time when it came out, I was like listening to this kind of song. The title song for me is my favorite.
Cause he made it easy.
Rager Teenager, it's also so good. Let's talk about of Alec Benjamin. His album was so good. It is from 29 of May and it's called These Two Windows. My favorite one, I have to say it now, it's Alamo.
This is my Alamo, this is my Alamo.
The whole album, it's good, but that song, it's really good. And we are in the end. Sadly, we are in the end, but we are ending with one of my favorites album. This album for me, I don't know why, but hit me different. This album, it calls All About Love. Released in February 14, we have All About Love from Monsta X.
Monster X. Hey, Monster X.
Guys, this album for me, I can describe you how much I love this album. Every song it's in English, like they are Korean, but they made an English album. I respect Monsta X a lot with this album. I couldn't decide my favorite song, like I'm gonna tell you 4 songs. Middle of the Night.
And I'll be away in the middle of the night.
Someone.
We all wanna be someone's. Wanna be someone's. Someone.
Who Do You Love?
Who do you love? Is it him or me?
And Can't Hold My Heart.
You can't hold my heart no more.
In Monsta X, I really like the concept, like they have All About Love. They were like, their songs, they talk like situations about a relationship. When you don't know a girl, when you know a girl that it's in a relationship with another one, like this kind of thing, but all related with love. Well, that's all for me. I know there were a lot of more music albums. I didn't listen to them. I don't know. There is a lot of music out there in the world, so I can't listen to every single song. What do you think, guys? The truth is that for me, if I have to select between all these albums, I would go with Miley Cyrus, Monsta X, and Blackpink. If you liked any of these songs or anything you saw, you hear, I don't know, then you can listen to it. Please support the artists because music, it's the thing that world needs more than anything. Also, please don't fight like, oh, you listen to Korean songs, or oh, you listen to Spanish songs, oh, you listen to another language that isn't mine song. No, guys, music, it's a language. It doesn't care. Like, you listen to an instrumental, and if you liked it, you really don't care. That's everything I have to say for today, so bye.